It's your boy Seth, aka Paradise Laws, back with an all new reaction. Before we get started, I wanted to go over my last video. I want to give thanks to the Lord Jesus Christ for blessing me with an audience of 1 million people, and I want to show love to everybody that supported the video, that was open-minded, and that commented. I really do appreciate all the love and support and all the DMs on Instagram. It seemed like this song and Oliver Anthony brought a lot of us together, but we still have a lot of people that are hateful, bigoted, and they try to push a narrative about Oliver Anthony that's not true. So one of my top comments that I pinned on the last video said Richmond, north of Richmond, is a racist dog whistle. Even though Oliver Anthony never spoke about race, even though he never spoke about color or anything like that. They also said he was punching down at people on welfare, which is totally untrue. If you truly listen to the lyrics, you understand this song is to uplift the poor and to bash the government. And if people are misusing government funds, of course it's aimed at them. If you're 5'3", 300 pounds on welfare, you don't need to be on welfare. You need to have a job. That's common sense. But it's not bashing the average poor man. So people took that line out of context, and then people start saying he hated Jewish people and a bunch of other lies to delegitimize this man. This is a God-fearing man who loves the Lord. This is a man that turned down an $8 million contract. So for people to be bashing him and saying he's a neo-Nazi and this and that, and I even got bashed for supporting him. People calling me a low IQ monkey and all these other things. Like, yeah, I'm liberal. I believe in social programs and helping the poor and things like that. But at the end of the day, if we're being taxed to death, I can see that we're being taxed to death. If we're being taxed without representation, if we're being excluded, if we're being forced certain thoughts on us and certain opinions that we don't agree with, if they're bashing Christianity, which I see bashed a lot, I'm going to call it out, whether I'm liberal or not. I don't believe that we should be bashed for our faith, and I don't believe we should be taxed to this level and not represented. I thought that was common sense, but people were saying I'm not a liberal because I disagree with this tax. That was the whole premise of us separating from Britain, because it was taxation without representation. And I thought that was simple. And Oliver Anthony, to speak about the poor in the way he did, is beautiful. For him to speak up about all the men that are ending their life in the mental health crisis, the way I never seen anybody speak about it before, was beautiful. It just overall was a great, powerful song. We got to protect this man. We see a lot of people when they talk about the island with the kids and stuff going missing, they make them like they're crazy and like they're conspiracy theorists. And now I know, after doing my research, that all those things aren't a conspiracy. You aren't crazy for knowing what happened. So I just felt right to speak out on it, you know what I'm saying? But let's get started with Oliver Anthony's new video. And once again, I want to give praise to the Lord. Anything is possible to him. And I want to give a shout out to Oliver Anthony, because a lot of these other music I listen to, it's all about money and materialistic stuff. And I see him just speaking the truth about what everybody's going through. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is Oliver Anthony. I want to go home. We're also going to do I Gotta Get Sober.
Well, if it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more. And I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees begging the Lord to take me home. I wanna go home.
I think as a Christian, we all felt that before, where it's like it's so much chaos and BS going on in the world. You just ask the Lord to take you home. Take me to the King. Take me up to heaven, Lord. It's so much suffering going on. Lord, just forgive me and please don't forsake me. It's just I can't deal with this anymore. And it's like when you speak the truth, they paint you out as a bigot. They paint you out as you're crazy or something that you're not. And when you're coming from a place of love and you're trying to help people, you're trying to save children. And it's like if you speak out on anything, it's just a sad world we live in.
I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home.
And he's speaking the truth. A lot of these people, they're bots. They don't have their own opinions. They don't have their own thoughts. Wherever the lobbyist groups and the TV tells them to say, they're going to say. So if it's supposed to be pro, I can't even say, if you're supposed to be pro whatever, getting the needle in the arm, and if you're not for that, now somehow you're crazy. You should. It's just a lot, man. I can't speak on it because we're on YouTube, but just know I see everything.
Now 4 generations farming the ground. Grandson sells it to a man out of town, and 2 weeks later the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home. If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
Beautiful song, and shout out to Oliver once again for bringing us together and giving the Lord praise. For what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world but lost his soul? Remember, Oliver was offered $8 million to sell out to the corporations to sign that record deal. You know, once you sign that record deal, they make you go to Hollywood. They make you do things I can't speak about. They make you sell your soul, and they make you just a lot of stuff that you aren't. They make you go against God. So for Oliver to stand strong, we got to show Oliver love and support. That's whether you're on the left or the right. We got to understand where he's coming from. He's trying to bring people together. It's us against the corporations. It's not us. It's not left versus right. It's not white versus black. It's not this versus that. We got to come together under God and understand our purpose. But let's go on to the next song. Shout out to Oliver Anthony once again. This is I gotta get sober. Let's go.
Well, the life we've been given and the way we've been living, just a song that we write till we die. Now some people write songs on living just right, but I write mine on just getting by. And I'll go on to whim, start writing a hymn that sounds so sweet. But the troubles and the sin of the world that we're in knock me back off my feet. I gotta get sober. I gotta start living right. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but it ain't gonna happen tonight. So pour 'em down strong.
And what he's talking about is something I personally went through. I struggled with drug addiction, alcoholism, just a lot of different things I used to use to cope. And me being the Lord saving me and me being sober and celibate for almost a year now is one of the best things that ever happened to me. So if anybody's struggling with getting sober and want to reach out, you can reach out to me. I come from a family of addiction. I come from drinking young, partying, getting high, and all that stuff. So I know what it's like, especially being young. I'm younger than 30. I know what it's like to be peer pressure, go to parties and stuff like that. So if anybody need help getting sober, you can reach out to me, and I can see what I can do for you.
Till I drown. And if I wake up tomorrow, when that sun comes back around, I'll be wishing I was sober. Well, the liquor and the bowl, they've been saving my soul from the pain that the world's put on me. And Lord, I know that upstairs there's an old man who cares, and one day he'll set me free. I'll go on a whim, start writing a hymn that sounds so sweet. But the troubles and the sin of the world that we're in knock me back off my feet. I gotta get sober. I gotta start living right. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but it ain't gonna happen tonight. So pour 'em down strong till I drown. And if I wake up tomorrow, when that sun comes back around, I'll be wishing I was sober. Well, the life we've been given and the way we've been living's just a song that we write till we die.
I think at the midpoint of the song, he talks about dealing with pain and getting drunk and high to kind of help heal his soul and to help save him. And I know what that's like, to want to, your own life and having to get drunk or high to kind of heal you, to kind of numb yourself from the pain. And as soon as you get sober, all those problems rush right back to you. So if anybody's just really been through a lot and about trying to heal, and just the only thing that makes you feel right is getting intoxicated, knows his struggle. But I pray for this man. I hope the best for this man, and it's up to us to keep him safe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. My Instagram at the top. If you want to reach out, if you want to donate, you can donate. Anything donated to me, I'll donate it out to St. Jude or somewhere else. But just God bless everybody, and thank you for all the love and support once again. And remember, Jesus is King. Amen.